Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Loretta McNary Show. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to your host, Loretta McNary.
Wow, hello. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful occasion. For some of you who may thought you were somewhere else, this is the Loretta McNary Show, yes! Man, we have worked so hard on this show. You're gonna enjoy it, and a lot of you will get a chance to take part in it. So you know we're doing a makeover show, a beauty makeover show, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. But before we introduce those people, which will be in the next segment, help me welcome to the show the wonderful Geno Evans and Ms. Carolyn Bendall. Wow, we have a lot to talk about in a short time to do it. Okay. But let's start with you, Geno. Let's get a little of your history, how you wound up doing what you're doing, and maybe some of the things you've done prior to this moment.
Well, Loretta, first of all, I'd like to thank you for allowing us to be here. We're very proud of you to have come up with this genius concept for a local talk show. Hopefully we're going to syndicate it. Yes. And a little bit about me. I work as the national spokesperson for Mazzani L'Oreal USA, and I'm the owner of Geno Salon 376 right here in East Memphis, not too far from where we're taping. I've been in the business about 30 years, and a former makeup artist turned hairdresser, degreed in communication and advertising, and I travel quite a bit about the country teaching and educating other hairstylists on hair colors, and so I enjoy that type of work.
Okay, let me say this. I know some people have watched the show and they know me. As you can tell, I am sporting a new do. Compliments of Geno's Salon, so I want to thank you so much for taking me outside of my box, because I was like,
you're most welcome. Yeah.
But right. Now that I got it, I have a whole new attitude. So if you thought I was bad then, oh Lord, wait till you see me tomorrow. So thank you.
No doubt about it. Yeah. You know, Loretta, I tell you, when a customer comes into the salon, the first thing they want to hear is the shampoo bowl. They want to know that water's on their head. They want to get relaxed. And so when you came into the salon, I knew that's all the pressure from trying to produce the shows. That's it, Loretta, you need to come in and just relax and get yourself into a new mold and come out of the box. And Loretta says, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure about the flip. I said, Loretta, I've got a wonderful stylist. Her name is Geno Goods. She is, you can clap if you want to. She's wonderful. She is a very strong stylist in the salon, and she also has just made the international team at Mazzani, so we're very proud of her.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. She's very good.
Hairstylist, yeah.
But we're not finished with you yet.
Oh, I know. I'm so scared.
We started you off in a very avant-garde style, because that's what we try to specialize in the salon, to try to give the best possible look for the hair that's available. Now, we do artificial hair. We do, I want to call it bionic hair, because that's when you add a few pieces to the, well, I mean, if you can't glue it, we'll sew it. Okay. That doesn't do, we'll glue it.
Oh my goodness.
So whatever the case may be, I mean, there's no look that's not impossible. And
well, there was no gluing going on here, y'all. Or but, no, can't do it.
Well, actually, just for a nice change, if you just didn't want to necessarily get the hair color, it's a good idea sometimes to add those pieces before you commit to them. So sort of a non-committal reality to say, okay, just test it out on your friends and see if they like them. If you like, you get a lot of compliments, and then, you might want to try it permanently. So, but we do a tremendous amount of hair color in our salon. We know how to do it safely, where we get into hues. And coming up on fall, we're actually going to change our clients' haircut, hairstyle, hair color at least 4 times a year. A lot of people get into a rut and they say, this is how I look.
Oh my goodness.
But the vision for each individual is different. I like to think that we could make, people change because they want to, but if it doesn't quite feel good, then it's not going to look good on you. You're not going to wear it well. Yeah. But when you go out there and you get all those compliments and people look at you and they say, oh, I like what they see. Just sometimes just a little change can be a lot to a lot of people who see you in the same style every day.
Okay. And I know, Carolyn, you hear that too. Just a little lipstick or a little different color. And I know you're probably like, okay, she has on all black. But I did put some color on because I knew you were going to be here. But normally it's all black for me.
Yeah, we don't say completely redo you. We've seen shows where people have done that, and the person just kind of looks almost, like the deer in the headlights, oh, wow, this is weird. I don't know if I can do this. And we keep you in your personality and what you're comfortable with, but still updating you and giving you that extra little oomph.
Okay, for those of you who don't know who you are and what you do, Fashion Academy, founder and president, what do you guys do with the Fashion Academy?
Well, I'm not the founder.
Okay, you're not?
No, I'm not the founder.
Well, we don't want to give you that credit then. Who's the founder?
The founder is Jerry Pinkney.
Okay.
And she goes way, way back with image consulting.
Mm-hmm.
She developed the seasons, the spring, winter, summer, fall. She taught anybody who was teaching the seasons can trace their heritage, genealogy, what do you want to call it, back to someone who took it from Fashion Academy. Okay. But she knew that that wasn't a good method. It was too hard to use, too abstract. It took 6 weeks to learn how to do it. And people took it and shortened it down to just a few hours or a few days, and it just didn't work. And so she kept working, and she found the exact thing. And now then, it is so good and so exact that salons are wanting it. Beauty schools are now, who have quit teaching the seasons, are wanting it in their salons. We've also got permanent cosmetics that want it too, because if you've got to get the right color, permanent cosmetics, it better be the right color.
And is it matched according to your skin tone?
It's skin tone, eye color, and hair color. And we can play. I brought extra color palettes, so we'll play with the audience, we'll play with you.
We're going to play with the audience.
But we've got, here's the skin tone, and then eye color and hair color, and all three of these things will match. Now what's fun with this is it finally classifies those who people look at and go, oh, your heritage, you're cool. Well, Geno is cool, but he's not a cool skin tone.
Oh, thank you.
Did you know that, Geno?
Well, I've actually had the class.
Okay.
Yeah, Fashion Academy has helped me when I choose color for hair, actually.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
He is what we call a warm tawny.
A Montoni? Tawny? What's mine? I don't want you to do anything to me, but...
Well, just put your hand out. We don't
Lord.
need to do
Can I
much.
just not say? Okay.
Oh, we don't do, it's nothing like what you used to do.
Oh, okay.
Just put your hand right here. Okay, turn your hand over. You can see, okay. You've got a little bit of red there, but you also had that on your, that doesn't look bad, does it, Geno?
That looks pretty good.
I was thinking she was probably a tawny, but let's try the red just to see. Oh, turn your hand back over. Now that looks really good too, though. She is.
I can wear it all.
I think she is a cool red, which means we officially hate her.
Oh yeah, please hate.
Do you want to know why we hate her?
Why?
Because most of the people in the United States are cool reds, so the department stores buy for
cool reds.
Cool reds.
Cool reds.
How cool.
So you can walk into a store pretty much any time and find something that looks good.
Anything. Any color?
Yeah, most of the colors that are out there.
But you know what? I don't like pink on me.
You're wearing it on your lips.
But I'm talking about clothing.
That's
like
your
a pink dress, a pink blouse.
That's just your personality.
Yeah.
You may want to wear something a little richer than pink, or a little, you're not a soft pastel-y type person.
Okay.
So that's perfectly natural to do that.
Good.
So, and we have that. I'm going to show everybody here that these are all the colors that look good on you.
Oh my goodness, every color in the world.
Okay, see all that? All of those look good on you.
I'm going to show it this way so it'll be on TV. But every color in the world looks good on me. And you too, if you're color red.
As opposed to someone who is a warm orange, which is a true redhead.
Okay.
And you'll see a true redhead in a little while.
That's right.
Our makeup artist that you're bringing out. She is a warm orange. Now put those next to each other.
Okay, let's put those next to each other. It's not competition, Loretta, so just be nice.
See there? There's just that slight little difference all the way around.
Yeah, can you guys see that? We have some for you guys. We'll pass out a couple.
We're gonna do a couple of people who want to volunteer to have their colors done.
So start thinking about it. If you want to volunteer when we take a break, you let us know, and we're going to do a little something.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. So what else do you do with color? Because it's not just, people think about makeup, but we're talking about clothing.
Clothing. You can play with color too. You can, like you're wearing black. You said, oh, I'm wearing black. Well, there's some people like me that black is not my absolute best color, but I would put my other colors with it.
Okay.
In either an accent piece or make sure my makeup is correct. You know, and we're never going to tell a bride that she can't wear white because she's a warm skin tone. Never going to do that.
I hope not.
No, but you're going to tell her, make sure your makeup is right. Make sure your hair color is right, and that's going to balance everything out. And a lot of times, have you ever had the thing where you put on an outfit and you just pile on the makeup? You just keep putting makeup on and keep putting makeup on, and you can't figure out what the problem is? Have y'all done that? I'm seeing some heads shaking. Okay, I'm assuming she does it, not you.
Yeah, he's like, her, not me.
He's shaking his head. It's like, yeah, I've seen that. That's just the wrong color, and you're covering up things that aren't there. You can just change your shirt, and it gets rid of all the redness or gray splotches or whatever you think you're trying to cover up with the makeup.
Wow, that is so incredible. I want to talk more about colors, and Geno, and as it relates to hair color and skin tone, because I know somebody may say, I want red hair, and then your best judgment will say, well, maybe not necessarily.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that.
Yeah,
we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And we'll be right back.
Envision a talk show that's fun.
We'll make you laugh out loud.
A show that's educational.
We'll share valuable information.
A show that's inspiring.
We share amazing stories.
A show that's thought-provoking.
We'll get results.
And if you like shopping and beauty makeovers,
you're gonna love the Loretta McNary Show.
Have lunch with Loretta McNary every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. only on My 50 Memphis. The Loretta McNary Show is taped in front of a live studio audience. To get your free tickets to attend the taping, send us an email to info@lorettamcnary.com. That's info@lorettamcnary.com. For more information about our host and upcoming shows, please visit our website at lorettamcnary.com. We look forward to hearing from and seeing you soon.
We're back with the Loretta McNary Show, and we are having this fabulous conversation about doing makeovers. So with a group of women in the audience, you can't talk about makeovers without doing a couple, right? So what we've done is we've pulled up 4 people, beautiful young ladies already, but we're just going to enhance it a little. We have Leslie, Stella, Annie, and Tanya. And let me tell you, we just pulled them out, just randomly, called them up here. They say they volunteer, but I think they're volunteers. So anyway, Geno, and we have joining us Stephanie Kelly. She's a makeup artist, and we're gonna do a quick makeovers over on them. So let's give them a hand to thank them for being brave. Okay, Geno, let's talk about your person you're gonna work with.
Well, first of all, you want to make them comfortable, because what I do in the salon is completely mesmerize them with knowledge. I think talking to the client in a consultation is the very first thing. That lets them know that you're the professional, you're serious about getting it done. Let's talk particularly about each one of them, and I'll tell you exactly what I do in the salon.
Okay.
When she comes in, and she has dark roots, my first impression was to be able to say, listen, I know you've got relaxed hair, and I can look at her hair and tell it's relaxed. It's time for a retouch, not only on the color, but also it's almost time for a retouch on the chemical, which we call a relaxer.
Okay.
So, which one do you do first? The idea is to go ahead and do the chemical relaxer first, wait 2 weeks, come back, and then get the color. Okay, so you got to give some patience in there.
Okay.
Now, with my first, I want to say client, okay, she has very short pieces already, and I would not lay these down. What I would do in the salon is I would create this volume. And you know, sometimes what happens here is the mistakes that we think we have are actually the best looks for the clients when they come in. So I take the mistakes and I maximize them and use them to my advantage. So just by simply giving her a little height and maybe separating the hair so the air can move through it and the color is lighter, we're going to get a better feel for her hair. Now, she already has layers, so I wouldn't suggest something that she already has.
Okay.
I would keep and tell her and compliment her on what she has and then try to change those things that she doesn't like about her hair.
Okay, great.
Okay? And our next,
that was fast. Shake your hair, Leslie.
Oh, yeah,
look at
she's
that.
ready.
It was flat at first, now look.
Now, our next client, very simply, she has long hair. Usually when they have long hair, they want to keep long hair, so I don't try to convince them to cut it. But I do say, are you tired of it? That's a question I need to ask. Are you tired of it? Are you tired of it? And if she says yes, that's an affirmation. That means I've got a contract now because now we're in total agreement. And so what I like to do then is to say, listen, if I pull it away from your face and put the volume in the back and give her a little bit of movement off the top of her head, we begin to see a change in the volume. So if not necessarily where she has long hair, but it's how she's wearing it. Yeah. Which means if I pull it away from her face, and actually shows she's got a very beautiful face.
Look at
so what I want to be able to do is take that away.
It.
Now we can see it. Okay? Now the other thing is it's time also for a color retouch. She loves blonde hair. Doesn't have to tell me that. I can look and she's like light toned hair. That means we have to choose now between relaxer and color. Okay. Because those two don't necessarily go together. They don't marry well. So I'm going to say to her, do you have the relaxed hair? And she says, of course I have relaxed hair. So now I got to also tell her that, you know, you got to make a choice. I've got a new product. It's called Thermal Smooth, where you can begin now to blow your relaxer out and wear your color. Would you like that? Of course, if she agrees, I have a contract. So I'm good to go with her.
Look at her, beautiful.
Now, this one's easy.
Stella?
She wears color. She's a color client. Great. Okay, so I don't have to sell her color. I've got to make her hair better. Now, I already know she's very fuss-free, too. So I already go behind her when she's in the chair, and I sort of just fuss it around a little bit while I'm talking to her. Now, she's probably about 80 to 85% gray. So she wants to keep that covered. She does not. She does not like her gray yet because she's not old enough to wear gray. Am I right about that? So she wants to be hip and jazzy. Give her something hip and jazzy. Spike these out a little bit. Give her a little bit of spike. Definitely move around the back. Push it up. Give her a little change.
Oh my goodness.
And then we go with a nice cool red. Not a brassy red, but a cool red, and that'll give her the look that she's looking for. So those are the kind of things we try to do.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay, we have one more Annie.
Annie is young and hip. So here's what I do with young and hip. She's got to, could you hold this for me just a second? She needs hair in her face. She needs to be a little bit more mysterious. Oh, wow. She's like letting everybody see her face. Be a little mysterious. She's cool. She's young. Yeah. Make them wonder about you. Goodness. So just change it a little bit. And I would probably cut layers in the front, okay? Just so she can be sort of hip. Maybe flip these out just a little bit. Yeah. But that gives her what she needs for her look. And I'm going to just do something real quick with her hair and make her look.
It's amazing.